Hey guys, attorney Ryan Pacyga. I wanted to share something with you today that might help you if you're going through a difficult time in a legal case, whether it's a criminal case, a personal injury case, or any other kind of legal case, really. My day started by getting up. It's a Saturday today, and I got a family at home, but there's something about personal contact with clients. And if you do criminal defense, especially federal criminal defense, some people are what's called in custody, which means they're held in jail while their case is going on. And there's only so many appointments that can be given out to lawyers during the week to see people. And we can have visits in person. We can have visits on video. We can have visits on the phone, which are not monitored. But still, there's just something about being in person with a client as well. And so I set time aside, hours this Saturday, and drove an hour to that detention facility one way and met with 4 different clients and spent several hours there at the jail meeting with them half the day, and then drove an hour back. And I wanted to share a couple things. One, the power of prayer. There's a client, people are on their different faith journeys that come to us lawyers when they're in a case. Some people don't have any faith at all. Some people believe in spirituality rather than a particular religion, of course. And then some, again, there's none. And then some are very deep in whatever religion or spirituality that they ascribe to. But the point is to, meet them where they're at, and then sometimes even help grow that. And there's no secret, of course, that some people find God or find a deeper relationship with God or whatever their higher power may be when they have a legal case going on. And that's something I think to be encouraged. It can be helpful. And one of the neat things about this jail visit that I visited several clients at this morning was that I got to close the last one with prayer with a client. And what he and I prayed about is between him and I, of course. But the point is how healing that was. There were tears coming down his face, and tears coming down his face, and we were able to share that moment. And I was able to pray for him and his family members and some other things that I think he needs in his life right now. And he told me he was praying for me and my staff as well. And there's power in that, to be able to end a legal visit, going through his case with him, but then, give him some soul food right there, right? And help him make it through this next week, because sometimes it's just a day at a time or a week at a time when people are making through it, trying to get through something. So there is power in that prayer. No matter what particular faith you have or spirituality, that's not the point. The point is that there's power in that. And I don't shy away from sharing that with clients. I think it's a healing thing and it's a good thing. And so if you're going through a time, or your loved one is going through a time that's hard, you might want to, just ask, have you tried praying about it? What are you praying with? You could pray with them. There's an old saying in Christian and in the Bible that where 2 or more are gathered in my name, I'm there with them. And that's supposed to be God or Jesus with them. The other part I wanted to share with you is there's a lawyer who got a criminal case recently, and that person had reached out to see if I would represent them, and I wanted to get the information about the case, make sure it's a good fit, make sure that I could be helpful, see what that lawyer's goals were in the case, and so forth. So we had that discussion. But then, too, there was a lot of shame and kind of guilt, shame and just being accused of these things that this lawyer is facing, and some guilt, I think, as well with it. And, what happens when people are going through that a lot of times is they want to just kind of keep it all inside right here, right? Some people are just so used to doing things or being there for other people that they're not good at leaning on other people when they need to lean on people. They're saying, lean on me when they're there as someone's advocate or champion, but it's very hard for them sometimes to ask someone else to let them lean on them. And so that's can be a type A personality, if you've heard of that, or whatever the circumstance is, right? But it's hard when people are going through that. And I know, of course, lawyers aren't the only types out there that are used to having people lean on them. You might be a person who your own family leans on you a lot, or someone, or you're a colleague at work that other people come to, and whatever like that, right? But this lawyer was having a hard time, hadn't even contacted their own family members to let them know about this adversity that this lawyer is facing right now. So I told this lawyer that, it's a Saturday today, right? Thank you for calling me and considering me to represent you on your case. But in addition to that, if you haven't reached out to family, they don't even know about it yet, you got to do that. You got to do that. That lawyer had shared that they're having a hard time sleeping and everything and some anxiety. And I said, you've got to reach out to those people who want to support you, your friends and family, your support network, because just like you want to be there for people you care about and you tell them, help me take care of you during a tough time. Well, now it's your time to try to turn to those people and ask for love and support as well as you're going through this difficult time. And I just want to let people know about that, there's times in our lives where all of us need to reach to the people that are there for us and ask for support, just someone to talk to, someone to lean on, someone to vent to, someone to pray with, whatever you need, and people want to be there for you because they care about you. But it can be very harmful to keep that inside. That can hurt with depression or anxiety issues. It can cause stress. It can cause health problems for you. And so you got to be able to talk to the people who want to be there and support you. So I want to encourage you to do that if you are going through a hard time in a legal case, whether it's an investigation or whether the case has already started, criminal, personal injury, divorce, you name it. Reach out to those people who want to be there for you. Let them support you. That's going to take a little bit of a load off of your shoulders. It might help you sleep better at night. And it allows them to be there for you and show up and show you how much that you matter to them as well. And believe me, you'll have your time to do it for other people. You've probably done it for people in the past, and you'll get to do it again in the future for someone else. But these things are not supposed to be things that people go through alone. So I just wanted to leave you with that encouragement. If this even helps one person, this video, then it's worth putting it out there. And I just want to spread that light out there today. So I hope you're all well. I'm attorney Ryan Pacyga. If you need anything, you can reach out. You can find me at arrestedmn.com or call me at 612-339-5844. God bless.